Okay, so I just found this video that I think you guys are gonna really dig. I found it. Have you guys heard of Johnny FPV? Recently, he came out with a video in partnership with Beautiful Destinations. I started watching it, I thought, oh my god, this is insane! So we're gonna do a filmmaker reacts to, or drone guy react. I'm gonna just react to it, and then you guys are gonna watch my reaction to react to it. I haven't finished watching it yet. I kind of always thought that doing like a filmmaker reacts to a filmmaker reacting to video would be funny. This is my first reaction. Can you imagine, like, if there was... This is so stupid. This is like the art of the internet. Filmmaker reacts to filmmaker reacting to. So it's like the original person reacting to a person reacting to their video, and then the person who reacted to the reaction reacts to the reaction of the reaction. So it's like filmmaker reacts to the So before I press play on this video, I think it's important to talk a little bit about drone flying and FPV flying. I made a movie about talking about like doing crazy drone shots, and they are, for those of you who have never flown a drone before, they are incredibly technical, very difficult, and highly dangerous when it comes to your drone, but also things around you. Johnny FPV is a skilled and talented drone operator who I've heard so much about over the last few months, and I've been so excited to see some of his latest work. For those of you who have not seen his work, definitely recommend taking a peek at it. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to watch this through, nerd out about this drone flying, as well as I will pause and play and find some cool spots and some interesting things to talk about. So this is partnership with Beautiful Destinations. Oh, whoa! And then there's obviously like the Beautiful Destinations logo. Oh my! So here's the thing about FPV flying. I spat that out there. I'm sorry. I had to. Here's the thing about like the consumer drones that we use. They can do vertical up and down tilts, but when it comes to, let's say, a rotation on a horizontal axis, they can't really do that. You have to go into post and do that digitally. And I try and mimic this a lot with my drone stuff. Where he gets these rotations isn't even the rotation of the camera, it is the rotation of the drone. Like, this is ridiculous. The camera flips and rotates around and then flips around this guy standing on top of this massive rock, and it almost looks CGI. I don't know. This is already ridiculous. This awesome logo, and whoa. That shot alone, that like this moment here where it flips and what am I doing? Like when I watch videos like this, I'm like, this is like, let's just watch this again. Oh my god. There's so many headaches, so many, like, so this was clearly done in reverse. So as you can see, the drone, when it goes through those things, a quick tip is like when you're doing reversal drone shots, like the one that Johnny does in this sequence, where you can get away with doing it in reverse is when there's no people around. So if you watch this, there's no one walking, and if there was, you would have seen them kind of walking reverse, but clearly this is done backwards because, to do this like in forward, like to do it in forward motion, but the drone flying backwards would be next to impossible. You're flying blind basically. So essentially he flew it forward and then they put it in reverse and then added a bit of a motion blur to it. That being said, it's still a ridiculous move. And then just flying through these things, doing a little whip around this guy. Wow. I don't know, for those of you who have watched Watchtower of Turkey, which was sort of the film that sort of got everybody into doing the crazy transition stuff. I think a lot of filmmakers have struggled over the last like 6 years since Watchtower of Turkey came out. If you guys haven't seen it, definitely take a look at it. I'll put a link in the description below. It is a phenomenal movie showcasing Turkey, but it's I would say it is my favorite short film ever. And it really spurred on a lot of the travel-esque style, like transitions and stuff, and really changed the game when it came to travel videos. It also set the bar incredibly high for travel videos for Turkey. This movie, I think, is parallel. Yeah, this is crazy. Like, to have that drone flying near animals and horses is unbelievable. And then zipping around this ATV. Wow. I'm surprised he hasn't crashed it. Like, he flies it so close. This is like, oh my, what? There's snow? Oh, don't go down there. Oh, this is a roller coaster ride. Oh my God. Yeah, that's sick. Whoa. I wonder how many times Johnny has crashed his drone. I'm gonna say all the time. I would never want him to let me fly it. I would, yeah, especially near the balloons. Oh my God. Can you imagine, like, literally just the stress of flying your drone by hot air balloons? Like, literally the... This is unbelievable. Getting by those horses. This is nice. Let me guess, it's just gonna do something. This is, that shot alone, flying under and doing the flip. Oh my God, did you guys notice in this shot here, not only is it like cool hot air balloons, and they're all flying around, but if we pause it, there's a couple getting married in the bottom corner. You guys see that? There's, you know, just nonchalantly hot air balloons and people getting married and Johnny whipping around and this freaking drone. Oh, whoa. Like, you guys know, for those of you who've flown a drone, the complexity of literally just like flying it forward and backwards and like trying to avoid telephone poles. Now apply that with massive rocks, zipping it backwards. Oh, and we're also gonna flip it fucking upside down. Oh, whoa. So yeah, a lot of these moves, just some like tips and information, like a lot of these will have been put into reverse in post-production, just because it's much easier to do that effect, unless he did do this literally flying it backwards, which in that case, dude. So we zip up, roll around. Oh, that is nuts. Like literally so close. So close to that, because these shots are so abstract and they're unachievable for the average like filmmaker, because not all of us have FPV drones, but also not all of us have FPV freaking ninja skills. They look like they're fake. And I actually probably would have thought this was CGI if I didn't know, obviously, the skill behind Johnny FPV and obviously Beautiful Destinations brand. This is crazy. I wonder what he shoots on. Oh my God. Oh, I just want to watch like a Fast and the Furious chase scene where Johnny shoots the whole thing. Like literally the camera zipping in between Vin Diesel and Jason Statham. I love it when they just fly it straight down like mountains and stuff. Oh, he must be like just, oh, look at that, almost hit that dog. Wow. He must be like almost crapping his pants like every 2 seconds. I don't like, again, I'm like, my butt cheeks are in a consistent state of clenched, even like in the flattest of area. When I fly my drone, there's like just a consistent clench. We'll just zip through here. Nice. And then we have the bands and stuff. Wow. That's crazy. So what did you do? What did you make? So I mean, a little bit of recap, a little bit of talk about that video. First of all, I need to brush up on my drone skills. God, what he has done, what he has developed with this masterpiece is like, how? The big thing to understand with these drone shots, and for those of you who are kind of curious on how to achieve something similar, you can look at the video that I have attached. It's a bit of a tutorial on how to get stuff similar to this. You're not going to be able to get what he captures because you need a drone that can literally do rolls, flips, and can go upside down. Like, I don't know if you've ever watched FPV drone flying, but what they can do with them is they can go forward, backwards, but they can tilt and rotate, and then they can also go and do like loop-de-loops. But it's not only controlling the drone by doing the little loop-de-loop flip, it's also controlling the camera and making sure that that's getting the frame. So there's a lot of different moving parts. You got to remember, like 10 years ago, we used like helicopters to get these crazy, big wide shots. They couldn't fly through canyons, down by horses, through people's legs, down through a wedding. That just wasn't possible. And now you have like these little micro drones that capture coverage of immense quality that can literally fly through your toe. So hopefully this, I don't know, I've never reacted to a video before in a video. Let me know what your reaction to my reaction was. Don't make a reaction video of my reactions, but if you're interested, or if you liked what I did here, let me know. And that's it. That's all, guys. Keep making some great stuff. I'll talk to you later, and let me know if you want me to do more reaction videos. I had a lot of fun doing this.